Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 105. As always, I'm going to go over 10 questions I received from you guys, and I will share my answer to those questions with you. Some of you guys who don't have a chance to see the questions, okay? And also, I have another powerful quote for you guys today. Some of you guys who are new here, my name is John. My goal here is to help newcomers who come to the United States of America, to help permanent residents and also U.S. citizens regarding the immigration questions. And also, once in a while, we talk about different topics, and I give advice to newcomers to the United States of America so they can stay out of trouble, okay? But like I said, today's video is about the question I received from you guys, and I will go over 10 of those questions, okay? So before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope everything is going well for you. So the first, actually, the quote the powerful quote I'm talking about today is a quote from Winston Churchill. Here's the quote: "The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty." Okay, so it's true. What it means by that is that most of people who are pessimists, they only see difficulties in opportunity, and people who are optimists always see opportunities in difficulties. I'm just gonna give you one example quick. Let's say there is I'm gonna give you an example of two salesmen, door-to-door salesmen. So basically, doors-to-door salesmen are salesmen that go to different houses and they knock on the door and sell different product. Okay, so they wake up one day and it's raining very hard. So one of the guy who is a pessimist saying that, oh, it's raining today, or it's gonna be a bad day, the rain mess up our day, we're gonna get wet and we won't make any sales. Well, the guy who is optimist says that, well, it's raining today, a lot of people are gonna stay home, they won't go anywhere, therefore we're gonna be able to sell. So you see how those two people think. So that's why Winston Churchill met when he said that quote. Okay, so guys, I think it's for me it's a powerful quote, and in life it's better to be optimist than be pessimist. Okay, so see everything on the good side. See the good side of everything, I should say. Okay, guys, let's jump on the questions. The first question of today's video will come from Joachim Roy. Here is the question. Hello, I have added a joint sponsor, but it said non-applicable. What you supposed to press to add the document? Well, thanks for the question. I don't know if you watched on the video I upload on Friday regarding how to add the joint sponsor. So in that video, I show you how to add a joint sponsor. So basically, once you add a joint sponsor, you will have option to upload the affidavit of support for the joint sponsor, and also proof of status of the joint sponsor. Now, to add additional document like a W-2 form, a tax transcript, and all that, here's what you do. When you click on the name of the joint sponsor, you should see on the bottom like additional add a document. Okay, over here below additional affidavit to support document. So you click on add a document to upload additional document. That's how you do it. Okay, once you submit whatever document you submit, you see upload and beside those documents. Okay, and then you click on add document to add additional document. Let's move to the second question of today's video. This one will come from Abim Wese. Here's the question. I'm the sponsor for my husband coming over to the state. He assures me that I will be interviewed as well. Is that true? Will I also be interviewed? Well, thanks for the question. So usually the petitioner, actually the consular officer, doesn't interview the petitioner. If they have a question to ask the petitioner, well, they might call the petitioner, but most of the time it doesn't happen. Only the visa applicant will go to the interview, okay? And also whoever name they put on the interview letter, but I'm sure it's going to be just the visa applicant. In case you have a kid, any kids that who is coming to United States of America with you, the name of those kids will be on the interview letter as well. So yeah, in general, from what I know, only you, the visa applicant, will be interviewed. Okay, so guys, let's move to the third question of today's video. This one will come from Herils Tambasisa. Here's the question: I hope that my case is okay. NVC sent me. I wait for 60 days and then they are not update me, and they say now that I wait for another 120 days for my interview letter. Is this true or not? Well, thanks for the question. Usually when you receive an email from NVC regarding when they're planning to send you your interview appointment letter, well, they send those emails, but they're not 100% sure you're gonna get those emails in 60 days or 120 days. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. So once the deadline, like let's say they say 60 days, and after the 60 days, if they are unable to schedule an interview appointment for you, they're gonna send you another email. Okay, in your case, they send you another email to wait for 120 days, because it depends on the visa categories. Okay, not everybody is in the same visa category. Some of the visa category are prioritized, and therefore the U.S. consulate will work on those visa categories first before the rest of the visa category. But I don't know what is your visa category, but eventually if you receive an email from NVC, you just have to wait until that date is the deadline. They give you, like in your case, 120 days. You just have to wait until that 120 days to see if they can you will receive your interview appointment letter. If they are unable, well, guess what, you're going to send you another email again. So hopefully you will get your interview appointment letter soon. Okay, all right guys, now let's move to another question here. This question will come from Kalisha's TV. Can I file I-485 for my spouse only, or do I have to file both? Well, thanks for the question. Usually, actually, this viewer or this subscriber sent this message under a video I made about how to file concurrently, like I-130 and I-485 together. Most of the time, when the petitioner is a U.S. citizen, it's better for the petitioner to file on the I-130 and I-485 together. But for permanent resident, even though you can do it as well, but I think for me personally, it's better to just file the I-130, wait until it's approved, then file on I-485. Okay, that's what I will do if I were you. But again, you have option to file both of them, from what I know, according to USCIS. Let's move to another question here. This one will come from Matthias Ngachu. Here's the question: what about F-121, and what is the difference between F-21 and F-2A? So basically, they're all the same thing. F-21 is like a visa case, visa class, and then F-2A is visa category, basically for the spouse of green card holders. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Obaparita. Here's the question: please, my visa is EB3 and they are asking me about receipt number. Please, I'm confused. Please help me out there. Well, thanks for the question. Well, your receipt number will be on the letter you receive from USCIS once you file your application. Okay, the first letter they send you to acknowledge that they receive your case. Well, that letter will have your receipt number on it. Just check it and then provide that. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Pramila Siwakoti. Here is the question. Hi, my name is Pramila Siwakoti, and I applied for my brother 2011, and I got approval I-130 2013. Now, how long do I have to wait for my brother's interview? Well, thanks for the question, Pramila. Usually what happens is it can take 17 to 20 years in order for your brother to come to United States of America. So with that being said, it's already 10 years since you filed this application. So hopefully like in 5 years or 6 years, he will get an interview appointment letter, because this is the F4 category. This F4 category process is a long process. Like I say, it can take 17 to 20 years, but I cannot tell you exactly when your brother will get his interview appointment letter. Neither NVC will be able to tell you, so you just have to wait till that happen. Okay, so like I say, maybe in 5 years, maybe before that. Okay, let's move to the next question. The next question is coming from Kainat Eli. Here's the question. John, sir, please tell me my document to qualify date on 20 April 2021, visa category IR1. When will I get my interview letter? Well, thanks for the question. And like I always tell you guys, I don't know exactly when you're gonna get an interview letter. Even NVC doesn't know when you're gonna get an interview letter. But what I can tell you is that most of the U.S. consulate are prioritizing IR1 visa category, which is a spouse of a U.S. citizen. So hopefully within 4 or 5 months, you guys will get an interview appointment letter. Okay. So now let's move to another question here. This one will come from Meena Singh. Here is the question. Hi, Sir John. I did get a notification from the NVC stating on my I-130 case to wait 45 days processing and to send to the appropriate consulate post for processing visa, but still waiting for a reply to submit document for affidavit of support. Can you share some light on your answer? Most appreciated. So when I get this message, I was a little bit confused. So I sent a message to the person, and I was like, hi, I'm sorry, I don't really understand your question. What are you in the process, and what is your visa category? So the person replied back saying that USMO, my husband filed petition, get an approval on I-130 now. It is at NVC. They said on the I-797 seat that it's been processing at NVC, and which on consulate port is appropriate for processing, to wait 45 days for an answer. If no answer is given in that time, or call on the NVC. But what I want to know what they mean by 45 days. Thanks, sir. I really appreciate your feedback. Bless. Well, that was a good question. So finally, I understand the question. So when your case is approved by USCIS, and then you will receive a letter from USCIS saying that okay, they approve your case. Then they're gonna move your case to NVC National Visa Center. And also I talk about this every week when I do update, NVC update regarding cases, document, and email they are working on. Okay, so they tell you to wait 45 days if you don't receive any information from NVC in 45 days to contact NVC. Okay, so that's what it means. It wasn't NVC that sent the letter. That was USCIS that sent the letter first. So after the 45 days, if you guys are still didn't get any notification from NVC, if NVC don't contact you, well, you can call NVC or send them an email through the public inquiry form, telling them that okay, it's been 45 days already, you guys didn't receive any information from them, and if there is a visa case for you, well, they will send you a case number and invoice ID, which you're going to use to start the immigrant visa process. And it all depends on your visa category. Okay, if there is a limitation in your visa category, even though you receive your case number invoice ID, you won't be able to log in into NVC Computer Electronic Application Center to start the process. You have to wait until your priority date is current. But in case you are immediate relative, guess what? You're gonna be able to start your immigrant visa process. Okay. All right. Let's move to another question, which is gonna be the last question of today's video. This one will come from Shauna S. Life Charm. Here's the question. We got a letter from NVC, but when we enter to check out account with a Computer Electronic Application Center, which is on CEAC, using our it should be case number and invoice ID instead of on case ID and invoice number, but all the pay button is still inactive. We can't pay the fees. It is normal, or we have to contact with NVC. Like I just told a previous viewer who asked a question regarding the 45 days, well, if there is a limitation in your visa category, you just have to wait until your priority date is current before you can start the process, before you can start the immigrant visa process, pay the fees and upload on document. Okay, I think that's why that's the case in over here. There is a visa limitation in the visa category. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys love it. I hope you learn something from it. I know some of you guys will learn something new today. If you do, and you know somebody who might benefit from this video, please share this video with that person. Okay, if you want to support this channel, you can buy some of our t-shirt. The links is in the description below. If you are new here, you like what you see, you've been watching my video, you never subscribe, please do me a favor, click on the subscribe button down below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, hit the bell. Once again, my name is John. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
USA Monde.